Good morning, my dear student. সবাইকে শুভ নববর্ষ জানাই। Now, let us start our topic. Today, I shall discuss about water pollution and control, module number 4. Before start my lecture, I want to say something about the need of water. Near about 71% of the Earth's surface covered by the water bodies. Out of these, 97% are saline water and 3% are fresh water. Out of this 3% of fresh water, 2% fresh water are available from glacier ice and 1% fresh water are available from groundwater. But due to the increase of population and population growth, day by day, huge amount of drinking water are needed. But unfortunately, due to the unscientific activities of human, we are spoiled a huge amount of water. As a result, the availability of drinking water rapidly decreases with the time. Thus, we must protect, we must control the use of water resources and several water bodies. Now, what is water pollution? Water pollution is defined as when the concentration of some foreign particle or foreign substances is in high concentration or is higher in the water bodies, and which changes the physical and chemical properties of the water, and it makes the water to unfit for the human beings or animals. I repeat again that water pollution is an aquatic condition in which some foreign substances are present in water bodies which change the physical and chemical properties of the water and makes the water to unfit for the living beings. Sign of water pollution. There are several signs which indicate the water is polluted. These are: number one, bad taste; number two, offensive odor; number three, decreases the number of aquatic life; number four, floating oils, grease, dead bodies of plant and animals, rags, clothes, plastic materials, and etc. etc. So these are the sign of polluted water. Now, there are several pollutants. Okay. They are: number one, organic pollutant; number two, inorganic pollutant; radioactive pollutant; number four, thermal pollutant; And number 5, suspended solid particle. Organic pollutants are produced from manufacturing industries, combustions of some chemicals, etc. Organic pollutants are DDT, dioxin, PCBs, etc. We know that the DDT full form of DDT is dichloro-diphenyl trichloroethane. The full form of PCB is polychlorinated biphenyl. So these are the unwanted byproduct or the fungicide which are used in agricultural field. Next, inorganic pollutant. Inorganic contaminants of aquatic environment caused by naturally occurring substances like fluoride, arsenic, and boron, and also occurs by industrial wastage heavy metals like mercury, lead, cadmium, aluminum, iron, zinc, etc. etc. Radioactive pollutant. In the earth, several countries have made up nuclear power plant. A huge amount of water is required to cooling the nuclear reactor. And after cooling, they are effluent to the sea or ocean with huge amount of radioactive elements, and they polluted the seawater or ocean. Sometimes, due to the accidents in nuclear power plant, some radioactive elements are mixed with the river water, sea water, ocean water, etc. etc. For example, the Fukushima power plant burst in Japan. Thermal polluted. The hot effluent of so many industries, they are mixed with river, lakes, or ocean or sea water and increases the average temperature of the water of ocean or sea. And lastly, the suspended solid particles. In water bodies, there are so many suspended solid particles such as sand, grease, clay, old clothes, rags, dead bodies of animal, plants, etc. They are floating or immersed into the water bodies and get polluted the water. So these are the water pollutants in our nature. Next, the parameters to measure the quality of water. The first parameter is DO, that is dissolved oxygen. The definition of DO is the amount of oxygen gas dissolved in water at a given temperature. The unit of DO is milligram per liter or ppm units. When the DO value ranges in 8 to 15 milligram per liter or 8 to 15 ppm, then it is called saturated DO value. And when it is lie in between 5 milligram per liter to 8 milligram per liter, this is indicate the optimum DO required. If the DO value drops 5 milligram per liter, then the growth of aquatic life is restricted. Sometimes they will be died due to the lack of oxygen. The water become offensive and reduces the aquatic life. So this is the effect of drops of DO. Next, eutrophication of water bodies. Eutrophication means eutrophication means the oil food. When the water bodies enrich by nutrient, then it is called eutrophication of water. Eutrophication or enrichment of nutrient into our water bodies can take place by three ways. One is oligotrophic, number two mesotrophic, and number three eutrophic. Oligotrophic means when the nutrient load in water body is minimum, then the water is cleared, and this type of water treated as a drinking water. This type of water bodies are found in the coldest region in the earth. On the other hand, eutrophic lake means when the nutrient load in a water body is high. This type of lake is called eutrophic. For the eutrophic lake, the BOD is reduces and it drops the optimum DO value. As a result, the water gets polluted and it restricted the growth and development of aquatic life. This type of water is not directly consumed for the drinking purpose. Mesotrophic eutrophication or mesotrophic lake is the intermediate position in between oligotrophic and eutrophic. The the nutrient load enriched in water bodies by several ways. The runoff of municipal wastage, kitchen wastage, tannery industries, effluent, biscuits industries, decomposition of animal, plant dead bodies in water bodies, etc. They enrich the nutrient like nitrogen, phosphate, sulfate, etc. So student, before stop my lecture, recapitulate today's lecture. So today we are learning, we learned about water pollution, BOD, drops of DO, and different water pollutants. We left, unfortunately, we left to another parameters, that is BOD and COD. In the next class, I will discuss about BOD and COD and the rest part of the water pollution. So thank you, my dear student. So today I will stop my lecture.